Second baseman Travis Bazzana. Max Scherzer back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one just down. Misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. So the batting order turns over. Walker Jenkins will hit next. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Wide to center his first time. The changeup missing. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Right side. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Rogan gets under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. In the air, center field. Jenkins makes the grab, and there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1.
McGwire.
Late swing, fouled off. In the air on the infield, Varitek. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, really. Bottom 4.
Leading
now the first baseman, Babe Ruth.
The first baseman, Babe Ruth.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Now
the
batting,
entire
right
bat.
fielder,
Anthony Santander. Now at the plate. Foul ball there. Tattooed and gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. Here's Corey Seager. A single his first time. And there's a hit.
The catcher, number 33, Jake Dad.
First, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. He's
Now
0 for 1.
Mark.
And that one is inside.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at first with no outs here. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
Now
out.
batting, second baseman, Travis.
So digging in, Travis Pisana. And the first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The center
Back
fielder,
to the top
number
of the lineup.
32,
And now the center
Walker
fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Jenkins.
On the ground, could be 2. Feed to second, that's
You're
1.
out.
Not in time
No,
at
he's
first. It's a fielder's choice. Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 2
Now
in
batting,
this
the
one.
left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Base hit and a run comes in. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. That's in there. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. That ends the
He's
inning,
out.
and they limit the damage. New inning getting started at the plate. Juan Soto. Burns back to work. And that
That's a ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these
1-0.
players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Relay throw to second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The shortstop
one
takes
strike.
the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next
Ball
pitch is
that's outside.
outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Not
Count
close
ball.
with that one, and it's 3-2. And they're all
That's
loaded up.
outside. Ball 4.
So bases
The
all
batter,
loaded
the
up.
third baseman,
Pendleton, the
Gary
next to hit.
Pendleton.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Relay throw. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about the slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. It just breaks a ton.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Ellie on the move. Swing and a miss. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 4-4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're...
Oh, that pitch got away from him. And that's a hit by pitch.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds. Giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Line drive. And that's the third out. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Pendleton throws across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
First baseman, number 3,
Babe Ruth getting ready to hit.
Ruth.
That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is down low. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on
1
that
ball,
pitch in
2
that
strikes.
location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
He's
on
out.
the money. Nice play. So 2 down now, and here
Now
is
batting, right
Anthony
fielder,
Santander.
Anthony.
He's already homered in this game.
Santander.
And that's in for a strike. Santander
0-1.
measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, usually in left, but
1-1.
today he's starting in right field. Into the outfield, base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just
Inside,
hope it
ball
finds
1.
a hole.
Seager up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Late on that fastball.
Well, the big
I
play,
got a
in
ball,
my
1
opinion,
strike.
from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game,
1
and
ball,
you got to have a pretty
2
strong
strikes.
arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is top 6. Juan Soto now. And a
1-0.
breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just ball missed.
Two. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Count. And now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So pitcher on here, Kenley Jansen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Jansen
taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Ramirez sends it to first, and it's a 1-2. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 1 for 2.
Jason Varitek.
First pitch misses.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting,
now
the second
Travis
baseman.
Bazzana. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Walker
number
Jenkins.
32.
0 for 3 in this one.
Jenkins.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed foul. Missed with a changeup.
2 strikes.
To count 1 and 2. That's back there. And that one hops the wall into second, and he's got it double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bautista.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Jenkins at second with 2 down. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one ripped, but foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. That's out number 2. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. 1 for 3.
Ohtani.
To the right side. Ruth steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
down the third
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose
First pitch
Ramirez.
doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Now
big
back,
time
the
out,
designated
leading
hitter,
off the home
Manny
set. And next is the designated hitter,
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Swinging a foul out of play. And
1 ball, 1
skips
strike.
in the dirt. Ramirez under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here's the first
baseman, number 3, Babe.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And back at Comerica Park, Gleyber Torres up to hit. Jansen back to work. That one outside.
Ball, that's out.
And that is ball 1. The other way. Hauls it in. 1 away. And now the first baseman, Mark
The
McGwire.
first baseman, number 25, Mark McGwire.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Just
that's off the plate.
missed. Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done
Now
when the
batting,
team needs you to
left
come
fielder,
through. It's just
Manny
bigger than your own
Ramirez.
individual stats. Just a solid
ball.
swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball.
Definitely got the hitter
2 strikes.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Yeah, the
Nope,
1-2
that's
misses
inside.
to even the count. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Luke.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And now Juan Soto. On the mound now, Billy Wagner.
Now pitching.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
Billy
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball
That
1,
misses.
no strikes.
Ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're
I got a ball, 1 strike.
anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Higashioka.
Higashioka swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Number 5.
Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right.
Seager.
Bringing it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One ball,
no
one
fair
strike.
right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that
One ball,
up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's downstairs. It's 2-2. High fly ball out to left field. Ramirez on the move. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the catcher.
The catcher,
Jason
number
Varitek.
33, Jason Varitek.
A little up front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
Ball
offering
1.
misses, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Rogan makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Bullet Rogan. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won a round. Just enough that time. 4-4 in the 9th. Swing, and he popped it up. Lozano puts it away for the out. And now, Elly De La Cruz. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Slider right there.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now here is Travis
the second
Bassano.
baseman, Travis.
Late with the swing there.
Well, come and get me
the count.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one the other way. Pendleton slings it across. One out, bottom of the ninth. So up next,
The center
Walker
fielder, number
Jenkins.
32,
Going one
Walker.
swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3
Jenkins.
hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there.
Well, this is a guy that can be
2-2
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single
The
than
left
have to
fielder,
waste
number
6 or 7
24,
pitches
Jason
on one hitter.
Dominguez.
Dominguez at the plate with 2 away.
0-1's
Swings
the
through
count.
that one. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
taking in Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez. Now pitching, Aroldis Chapman.
Flips the corner. It's 0-1. And
No,
ball 1.
inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the count 1-2. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
He's under it. And that will end the inning. And we're back on to extra inning.
Now pitching,
Emmanuel Clase
Emmanuel.
taking over on the mound.
Power slider guy,
Now
but
coming
he
in
throws
to
it
pinch
hard
hit,
and gets a
Corey
lot of late movement, so
Seager.
it's tough to pick up.
First
0-1.
pitch, and he just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And here it comes. And that one gets past the catcher. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Sliced hard but foul. Tied at 4. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire.
the batter, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball.
See if you can go
2 strikes.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And there's a
Ball 1.
ball. 2 down, base is empty,
1-0.
but 1 run across here in extra innings. That
2-0.
misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here's Juan Soto. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit right side. Throws to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it.
Now playing second base, number
Back in
7.
Comerica Park. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Now one
Ball
miss.
inside.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the catch for the out. Babe Ruth.
The
now
first
at the
baseman,
plate.
number 3.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ruth.
Turner with the throw to first. And they're down to their last out. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Got to deliver as the hero.
Santander.
Ball one to
That's
the right
inside.
fielder. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time
Trey Turner gloves it in plenty of time at first, and this one is